very frequent question that my subscribers ask is what to eat on the keto diet. Let's take a closer look because there are many options you can find on the internet, but not all of them are correct. To begin with, the keto diet is a low-carb diet, but that doesn't mean you have to eliminate carbs. You have to eat green vegetables and leafy greens. Let's go into more detail about what these are. Leafy greens are all good, but among green vegetables, only those that grow above the ground are suitable. Root vegetables are not suitable. I also want to answer that among green vegetables, I recommend to exclude the usual cabbage and green peppers, because after all, they contain a lot of sugar. Don't forget that having fiber is very important in our diet, both in terms of getting micronutrients and in terms of our health. 2/3 of your plate should consist of leafy greens or green allowed vegetables. We don't eat red, yellow vegetables. Now, let's move on to protein. What protein foods are allowed? It is any kind of meat. It is fish, it is seafood, it is poultry. Of vegetable proteins, you can eat mushrooms and cauliflower. As far as protein is concerned, it is important to take into account one very important point. It should be eaten in a limited amount. I often come across such a mistake with people who come to my course after independent keto dieting. They understand that they can eat meat and they eat it in an unlimited amount, going over their calories. And we remember that any diet is a calorie deficit. When the body has to produce ketones from your fat reserves, only then will you lose weight. So please, pay attention to the size of your protein in your plate. As a rule, it should be a portion the size of your palm with no fingers. If your plate is about this size every meal, you'll be fine. And of course, the most important thing on the keto diet is fat intake. I recommend using the same oils in the weight loss process which I'm going to tell you about. I am strongly against seed oils. There is a separate video about it on both my YouTube channel and on Instagram. What oils should be consumed? It is definitely olive oil. If you cook with it, stew, bake, it should be refined oil. If you're using it cold, like dressing a salad, it should be extra virgin oil to get quality fatty acids. I am also all for ghee butter, which has no animal traces and is very useful as both a hot use and a cold use. A little butter can also be consumed, and of course the wonderful avocado oil, which has the highest smoke point. And you can cook with it and consume it cold because it is very healthy. Coconut oil is a wonderful oil for keto nutrition as well. It is also available in refined and organic virgin, as it is often called, for example, on the iHerb website. Both oils can be consumed. It is also worth paying your attention to the composition of your plate cooking. For example, I am strongly against fried food because it contains trans fats, which increase the burden on your body. I am also against the use of convenience foods and smoked and heavily salted foods in the keto diet, because this will not help you lose weight. Then, when you are satisfied with your results, your weight, your health, you can expand this list of foods. For example, you can add small amounts of berries or red vegetables. Be healthy.